Hey, there's a jail set over there, you know. Why don't you step inside? No! Why don't you step inside, Ace? Sorry for my crimes! So, hello and welcome back to Twisted Wonderland. We are back with Will's Red Carpet Cadets and a final part, most likely, of the event. As you can see, I have Azul on the home screen. In the background, we have the Luxe boutique. So, let's see how this event finishes. We still need to walk across the red carpet.
一流ブランドのスタッフとすぐに打ち解けるとは。エースさんの社交性の高さには驚かされました。
Yeah, true. He's very sociable. Okay, let's move over to Will's Red Carpet Cadets. Ah, yes, we have a new book. Book 4, Movie Magic. Last time we explored Maquilaville, we went to different boutiques and shops. We've been shopping with Will and carrying his stuff. And then, at the end of the day, we met Will's father, Erik Venue. And that was pretty cool. What a cool guy. What a cool guy. Actor, producer, very, very cool guy. And according to Ace, extremely handsome. That was so good. So, with that being said, let's move on to Book 4, Movie Magic. And let's see. I think we're gonna have a studio tour and then probably the red carpet walk, most likely. Okay, chapter 1, body care routine. Taking care of our bodies. Okay. The next day. Ah, this is the life. The best time shopping. Seems like you guys had fun too.
Yeah, the coffee grab was great. I'm super satisfied.
Oh, yeah, I had fun. Window shopping is fine, but nothing beats actually buying stuff. What did you buy?
Well, Azul and Jamil must still be out shopping somewhere in the Crystal Galleria.
Probably. Free time's not over just yet. I was actually with Azul until a little bit ago, and saw Will going in some shop too. Already been hanging out with Azul. Looks like time's about up. We should probably head to the rendezvous point.
Yeah! Since when are you worried about being punctual, Ace?
Are you trying to impress Erik Venue? Because if you're late, I bet Will would just leave us behind for real. All that. Yep, he would.
He totally would.
Seeing as we're here, I figure it's better to do what he says and actually get to go places.
Makes sense. Let's head over there then.
Oh, look at that! Ooh, everyone's here already. You all arrived in time.
Ain't you impressed?
Being on time is the bare minimum I require of you, so no. Not impressed. I really enjoyed getting some free time in town. Nothing like an early morning shopping run. The bed at the hotel was so soft, I felt extremely well rested when I woke up. It was huge too! I really got to stretch out. There's an old legend in this town about people who forced their guests to sleep on a bed that was much too small. Hotels here take the moral of that story to heart and ensure their beds are extremely large. I wonder where that came from. Well then, I have that legend to thank for that excellent rest. The pillow was perfectly fluffed too, so it was easy to get comfortable. I slept well. Very well. Really? I was worried it might be too different from what you're used to. Too different? I'm sure the luxurious bedding was a far cry from what you have in Ramshackle Dome. But I'm glad you took it. Are you guys dissing me? Look me in the eyes and tell me you're dissing me. I'm here. I'm just here making small talk and you guys dig into me. I'm glad you all enjoyed your accommodations. It was awesome. I wish I could stay in a place like that every night. It truly was a great experience. Did you sleep well though? I did. After my thorough body care routine, of course, quality sleep is absolutely essential for healthy skin. I stretched before my bath to boost my metabolism. Then I gave myself a lymphatic massage afterwards to promote circulation. He did a whole lot more than we did. I moved right to skincare after that. I can't allow my skin to dry out even for a second. The base serum, toner, essences, and moisturizer I use are all top-shelf products. And you can't neglect your hair. I give myself a scalp massage before applying oil to prevent drying, and don a silk cap to avoid chafing. Yep. Okay, alright. Okay. Everyone raise your hands if you do the same routine. And don't think for a second I'm not applying lip balm, nail oil, or hand cream. I put gloves on after to let it all absorb. And I pull on my compression socks to prevent swelling, give myself an eye massage to make sure the cream absorbs, and drift off to sleep. Jesus Christ. All that before sleeping. Did you brush your teeth though? The music. They're like, oh my god. I take it none of you did any of that. Well, I'm not very well versed in the secrets of whatever you just said. I did some of that. But that's quite a routine. Yeah, I just removed my makeup and hit the sag. Unbelievable! He's so shocked. Dun dun dun. You really don't have any idea how grand a stage today's film festival is, do you? You know, I trusted you. Just serious. Well, as much as I would love to butter you up right now, as much as I would love to, I can't. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And that's the mindset you're bringing to the Maquilaville International Film Festival? Dude, we're not from Pompiore. We don't have a routine.
I didn't even wash my face.
Grim! Grim! Wash it right this second. Will's gonna go crazy. Oh no. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Well, he has some new furniture. Chapter 2, Due Diligence. Oh my god. Will is on a whole nother level when it comes to beauty. A whole nother level. So,
where are we going to eat today?
we aren't going to a restaurant, but to Queen's Film Studios. Oh yeah, we wanted that tour. It's a world-famous film production company. I've been very much looking forward to visiting a real movie studio.
If there ain't any food, who cares?
That's the studio that made the original animated Beautiful Queen, yes? That's right. And they're making the new live-action remake as well. Normally visitors are not allowed inside. I have a feeling the remake is not that great. Maybe not that great. But hey, I think the animated version is nice. But as my father's producing said remake, he was able to rearrange permissions for us. I hope that your version is better than the one we have in real life. Wow, nothing feels more special than getting in somewhere off limits. A place where countless masterpieces have been painstakingly crafted. We may get a glimpse of some of the amazing techniques they used in the process.
Alright. If it's as cool as you say, I guess I don't mind going. Hey Will, have you come before?
Yes, I've been in films that were shot there. I shouldn't be surprised, considering you're a world-famous actor. Queen's Film Studios. I feel like I've been here before. Deja vu.
Wow, so this is a film studio.
You have to check in at the office before we do anything. This way. Whoa, this place is real fancy for an office. That's a poster for the animated Beautiful Queen, isn't it? And I see some Starrock memorabilia over there. Yeah, there are posters and such all over the place. It feels like a museum. Yeah, or a fancy cafe or something. Doesn't look like an office at all. Oh, Will, you're here! It's lovely to see you again. Thanks for having us today.
You and this lady friends or something, Will?
You could say that. You and I have worked together a number of times. We've known each other since I was a child actor. She was a new hire at the time. I understand she's a line producer on the Beautiful Queen remake now. Line producer? So like an assistant to a producer like Eric? An assistant? Well, broadly speaking, I suppose that's more or less true. A producer like my father oversees the entire film production. From staffing and casting to fundraising and quality control. But many people work under him. Line producers, of course, but also co-producers and associate producers. They're involved in all manner of things, from principal photography all the way to marketing and promotion. Huh. So there's all sorts of producers. As line producer, she handles the day-to-day administrative tasks involved with making a film. It's an important position. So while it's a support role, you can't really call her a mere assistant. Azul, Jamil, Ace, Grim, Yana, it's nice to meet you all. It will be my pleasure to show you around our studio today. But first, I'll need all of you to sign this. An NDA?
Yeah. What's this wall of text?
It's an NDA, yep. The studio isn't open to the public normally, so you have to agree not to talk about what you see here. I don't have time to read all of this. This is a big proper film studio, right? I'm sure it's fine. A common mistake. Documents like this must be read thoroughly before one signs. Yeah, they might scam us like I do with other people. I know, right, Azul? Section 1, Section 2, Section 3, 4. There's no way Azul would sign anything he didn't read. What does this word mean? I'm afraid I'm not familiar with industry terminology. I can be held responsible for damages caused by other members of our party. I'll have to stay on top of everyone. Why are you looking in the general direction of Grim? And here's the last section. I think I get the gist. But just for due diligence, of course, I need to reread it from the start. Oh, Azul. Azul, Azul. You hyper-focused economist. It's incredible. Gonna be here a while, huh? 10 minutes later. So, are the terms agreeable, Azul? Well, there seems all to be in order. I'll gladly sign. Wasting our time. Just how many times did you read that thing? Contracts are not to be entered into lightly. You should know that. You should know that. Scarabia embodies the spirit of mindfulness, but even I'd consider it excessively cautious. I trust you weren't looking for some kind of loophole. Not everything needs to be scoured for some advantage, you know. Right, let's head for the animation building. We'll take this electric cart. Ooh, animation, let's go. Wait, we're not gonna walk? Film studios tend to be quite large. Most people get around on carts or bicycles. I mean, in that case, why don't we just fly? I'd advise against that. Was there something in the contract? Oh, because he can't fly. That's funny. Okay. Chapter 3, Studio Landmark. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Old school Disney, I mean, Queen Studios. Yeah.
This is awesome! What a smooth ride! Hey, what's that big bulbous ball looking thing over there?
Water tower? A water tower. One of the studio's landmarks. This whole area used to be nothing but vast plains. Naturally, there was no water infrastructure at the time. So they built that water tower to be able to supply film shoots. I've never seen a water tower before. Obviously, we have no use for them under the sea. Yep. There are a lot back in my hometown, though infrastructure developments have rendered some of them obsolete. But I don't think I've ever seen one that big. Really gives you a sense of how big the studio was even back then. All film studios used water towers at the time, but most of them were built with 4 supports. But that one looks like it has 6. Apparently they prefer the way that looked.
Boring, who cares?
But isn't it just like a creative types to consider both function and form? Their attention to detail was not born from simple practicality, but a pursuit of beauty as well. I admire that. Alright. Here we are at the animation building. Let's go inside, shall we? I presume a lot of famous animated films have come out of this building. Animation, huh? Everyone in here does look like they'd be good at drawing. It's not like they're all animators, Ace. That's right, we have 800 people working here in all sorts of roles.
The light's kinda dimmy here compared to that office before. You run out of light bulbs?
Animators tend to keep the lights lower when they work. It makes it easier to see colors. And they also say it helps them focus. I can understand that. I tend to feel more at ease when the lights are low. Yeah, I mean, you're from the dark ocean. Ooh.
Wow, look at the size of that camera!
It must be twice our height. This is a special camera, first used on the original animated Beautiful Queen.
Why the heck is it so big?
Hold on, do any of you understand the process behind cell animation? I think back in the day they had like backgrounds and then they moved the characters in front of the backgrounds. They've been filming that. Is it that? Maybe.
So?
No, I think I know the basics, maybe. Well then, allow me to explain the particulars. Cells are sheets of transparent film used in animated productions. You can paint characters or backgrounds directly onto them. Cell animation refers to layering and photographing these cells in sequence to create a motion picture. Yep, that's what I mean. What's special about this camera is that it allows you to adjust the distance between cells.
What for?
By focusing on closer cell, you can blur the ones in back. So you can make a character stand out more or blur backgrounds as you see fit.
Ooh, I don't get it though.
I do. Figures. But anyway, the main thing is, it's an amazing camera. So they were using new technology at the time. I can't imagine how much trial and error that would have involved. And thanks to all that effort, they produced a high-quality animated feature, the likes of which had never been seen before. They were true pioneers. These days, all animation is done digitally, so this camera is no longer in use. But it's kept here as an important artifact. It was custom-made, one of a kind. Apparently it costs a fortune. They really went all out, didn't they? Beautiful Queen was the first feature-length animated film ever produced. They were striving towards an incredible goal. As an example of that, the voice actors for the film were cast without the producers ever seeing their faces. They chose purely by voice. Oh wow, that's cool. Whoa!
That ain't how it's normally done?
Not at all. Normally, even in animation, you'd filter people out based on all manner of factors, from headshots to their experience. That's right, but for this film they really wanted to find the perfect voices to capture the fairest queen and the other characters. All that attention to detail is what led to Beautiful Queen becoming an instant classic. Pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, moving on to chapter 4, an underground tunnel. And it's very, very obvious that they're talking about like old Disney movies and about Snow White. There are some documentaries about Snow White, so that's why I know what cell animation is. Because there were some documentaries where they showed like backgrounds and they let my characters move on the backgrounds. That was pretty nice. Pretty interesting if people are interested in that. So, moving on. We've come to an even darker place now. What an austere hallway. Not even any windows. There's nothing on display, unlike everywhere else. Ooh, wait a second. Is this gonna be like, now that you've seen our secrets, we can't let you leave kind of thing? As if. Maybe we should lock you and Grim up, considering your loose lips. God damn it. Don't worry, it's nothing like that. We're currently walking through an underground tunnel that connects different buildings on the lot. An underground tunnel? Why go to such lengths?
Ooh, I get it. So you can escape some rough and tumble types attack.
Sure. Attacking a film studio. Who would attack a film studio? You have quite the imagination, but it's not an escape tunnel. It's so cells and other drawings could be kept out of the elements when they're removed. That's all? I mean, they were pretty light sensitive. Seriously? Seems like kind of a waste of money. I can only imagine the expense. But I guess going to those extra lengths is why the animation made here is so high quality. Exactly. For instance, if they wanted a character to have a certain lively movement to them, they'd hire live actors and make sketches of them to analyze the movements as they performed or danced. Sort of like an animated rough draft? Quite, they'd even bring real animals into the studio for observation. Animals? Like what? Crows, bald eagles, squirrels, rabbits, deer, you name it. Wow. A veritable menagerie. They really do go to great lengths here. For the potion scenes and Beautiful Queen, they even brought in a real chemist and mages to watch them mix their concoctions. Nice. Sometimes they would even shoot films of live actors and trace the footage. Ah yes, rotoscoping. It's still used to this day, but at the time it was cutting edge. Seems like the original Beautiful Queen had a bunch of firsts. It really was a remarkable film. Definitely film history, yep. Speaking of firsts, it was also the first animated film to tell its story through song. Yes! Let's go! That musical aspect was a huge hit and became a hallmark of the studio's animated features going forward. It reminds me of a story I once heard. One of the characters in the film was a cute young girl whose expressions always seemed gloomy no matter how they painted her. The whole team was at their wits' end, but then one of the colors tried using some actual blush they had on a girl's cheeks. And just like that, her expression changed to one of vibrance. So Beautiful Queen was also the first animated feature ever to use blush. It's true! Man, just one first after another. Well then, next we'll head to our live-action studio. Everyone on the card, please! We are seeing a live-action studio as well? I can't wait. I got Jamia's into this. Very cool. Man. Disney Studios, or Queen Studios, you know? Chapter 5, after filming. Wonder if Yana, Toboso and her team actually went to Disney Studios. That would be funny. Welcome to our live-action studio. There's a castle! Whoa.
A huge castle inside a room.
This is for the Beautiful Queen remake. Wow, it's so big! I can't even wrap my head around it. It must be the cauldron the Queen uses to mix her potions. It's brilliant, you realized. Hey, there's a jail set over there, you know. Why don't you step inside? Why don't you step inside, Ace? Sorry for my crimes! Grim says he wants to go in. I find that funny. I'm sorry for my crimes, I gotta go. I'm sorry. Getting into the act, eh? Or do you actually feel like you've done something to atone for? I don't know. I was a bit slow on editing my videos lately, so yeah, I gotta go to the jail. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Ace and Grim should get in too. The three of you are always causing trouble. Hey! Don't call me into those! I'm gonna step outside. Huh? Oh, nice not to hear my name. Your faith in me is invaluable, Jamil. You're getting in here too, Azul! Getting in here too for bribery and money laundering. I just know you're not careless enough to get caught and thrown in jail. In addition to the castle, we also made forests and mindsets. That was so funny. The art department here can create anything. From cityscapes and schools to historical buildings and even spaceships. What happens to the sets after filming? Some are put in storage, but a vast majority are simply struck. This castle set will be going on an exhibition tour to help promote the film. But once that's over, it'll be torn down.
Kinda feels like a waste.
I know what you mean, but that's just how it is. They need a space for the next production. The art department handles everything to do with sets, from setup and teardown to operations. And they don't just make the life-size sets either, do they? Yes, they also make detailed miniatures. The quality of miniatures can make or break a feature, especially a fantasy or sci-fi film. Although a lot of that is done with CG now. Seems like something awful would be good at. The level of CG in the Film Research Club's production has vastly improved since Alpha joined us. Oh, I can imagine. The models themselves are higher quality, and we can render long sequences in no time now. It's wonderful to have an underclassman who's so capable and talented. Indeed. Hey, is this a movie theater? Yes, this is where the films are screened for the cast and crew. I'm surprised at the scale considering that these are real theater seats. It's like a miniature theater. Beautiful Queen was the first feature-length animated film ever produced. At the time, the studio was still quite small, and with such lengthy production, funding became an issue. No matter how many great creative minds you have, you can't make a movie without funding. What do you imagine the business heads here did when faced with budget issues? They released remake after remake, throwing out the 2D animators, and making stupid decisions after stupid decisions. What? Who said that? I can't say I know much about raising production funds for a movie. Yeah, I got no idea. I know. They invited representatives from banks to the screening room and showed them a partially finished version of the film. Oh yeah, okay, we can do that too. Correct, well done. It figures you'd know about raising capital. I'll take that as a compliment. Seeing how wonderful the film was going to be gave the banks confidence that it would be a success, and they approved more funds. Thanks to that, Beautiful Queen was able to wrap production without further issue. And, as you know, it became a smash hit. The banks were right to back it. What a great story, for the studio heads and the banks as well. An ideal business arrangement reached through peaceful and persuasive negotiation. Maybe you could learn something from that, Azul. Yeah, maybe. Why, I'm always peaceful and persuasive, Jamil. Sure, let's say that. Let's head to our next stop. Everyone on the cart, please. The It Factor. Woo! Now I kind of want to watch a documentary about like Disney film studios. Anyway, chapter 6, The It Factor.
Looks like some kind of park.
This is Legend Plaza. Each year, people are granted Legend Awards for their contributions to the studio. Legend Awards, ooh! Look at them hands! Those who receive the award have their handprints immortalized here. Look at all of them, so many from famous actors and musicians, amazing. Oh, I love this actor, I should take a picture real quick, huh? Wow, look at this, it's Eric's handprint! Indeed, I suspected we might find his here. He's been in a number of the studio's films after all. I could tell Eric was amazing when I saw him on screen, of course. But seeing him in person, you can really tell he's got the it factor. A worthy recipient of the Legend Award if there ever was one. Very true. I'm quite proud of him myself. I hope to have my own handprint on display here one day. I want to be a big star, even bigger than my father. That'd be wild, but if anyone could pull it off, it'd totally be you. I think so too. I shall have to make sure I stay in your good graces, Will. Yeah. Yep, not with that attitude. Ah. And here's our last stop, the studio store. Ooh, souvenirs! Yeah. This store caters to the employees, so you'll find many products here not on sale elsewhere. Ah, that sounds like fun, even just to browse. Limited and exclusive items. In other words, valuable ones. I should have to think long and hard about what to buy. Oh, this should be fun.
Maybe there's some limited edition canned tuna.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Sure. As if. In the gift shop. Hey, they got stuff here from the animated film about the Queen of Hearts. Ooh! Alice in Wonderland. Oh, I had no idea there was such a film. It's from a while ago now. I remember seeing it when I was young. It's one of the craziest, not gonna lie. I actually watched that one recently for some information gathering I've been doing. And it's still wild. My god, that movie's wild. I love the part where the queen goes wild in that croquet match. Yep, that one was pretty fun. Ah, so it's a sports film? No. Nope, it's a crazy film on drugs. That's how I would describe it. I wouldn't say that. Most of the runtime focuses on a certain trial. Not really. Most of the runtime focuses on wandering a forest where everything's crazy. A courtroom drama then. Yep, Phoenix Wright in Wonderland. That's what it is. Sort of. There's a whole bunch of animals too. Yeah, crazy ones. So it's a nature documentary. Nope! As well as a film on drugs, I'm telling you. Not really. It's just about the Queen of Hearts. I love this movie. Maybe I should get something. How about a stack of cards? It's got characters from the movie printed on it. Ooh, perfect for him. Oh, cool. Each suit is totally different. Good for playing or just admiring. Nice. And it's a manageable price for you, I think. That settles it. Thanks for pointing me in that direction, Jamil. Adorable. Ah, but yeah, Alice in Wonderland. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, chapter 7, a prank gift. The goods over here also may be based on the Sea Witches film. Ooh! Oh, that one. Okay, Ariel. Nice, I like that one. I watched it a bunch as a little kid. Yeah. That's why you were able to talk to that merman. I'll never forget that part when the sea witch makes herself gigantic. Ah yes, I know the one. It does a wonderful job of capturing the majesty of merfolk. My favorite part is the song she sings while making her potion. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty fun one. I had that stuck in my head for a good long while after seeing it. Fond memories. You'd still sing that, honestly. Oh, for sure. That's a great song. I used to sing it a lot. I believe Jade and Floyd were both enamored with that movie as well. Yep. We're some Morales after all. Something from the section would make the perfect gift for those two.
And what about this tin? Says it's full of cookies.
It would be a gift for you, Grim. How clever. The container is shaped like the sea witch's Nautilus shell necklace. But you only care about the cookies inside. Yep. Food is never a bad choice, but I want something that will really make the two of them smile. Chaos? Do we have chaos here somewhere? Do we have chaos incarnate? Ah, what about these kelp-shaped hairpins? Hairpins! Kelp-shaped! You think that is gonna make them smile? It's gonna look like they got seaweed stuck in their hair. They would find that funny. A prank gift to be sure. Although Floyd would probably think it's funny and wear it happily. Yeah. Jade too, by the way. Jade's tastes are stranger than you may think. Yep. Yep. I didn't even read it by that. Excuse me, could I have one of these? And this, and that one as well. Of course, thank you very much. Bit of a shopping spree there, Jamil. That all for you? Well, myself and Connie. Yeah. He's going to pester me for details on a trip once I get back. Souvenirs are usually a good way to get him to relent. Not to mention they had merch from films he likes. But you got 4 bags worth of stuff. I've seen you. You've been hardly able to contain yourself while we've been here. You're a huge movie fan, right? Yeah, are you? I wouldn't go that far, but I do like them. I would sometimes watch movies at Kalim's house. Usually I'm too busy taking care of him, so I don't actually see that many. But there's a few I like. You really like them, don't you? Like what? Action, mainly. Especially the ones that go all out. Ooh! Jamil's that kind. Hey, I like action movies too. You should go see one together. So I can pay for you? What? No. But I mean, if you wanted to, I wouldn't stop you, of course. Doesn't even have to be the ticket. I'd be happy with just some popcorn and a drink. As your cheeky underclassman, I hope you know that. How magnanimous of you. But sure, if the chance ever arises. Awesome, can't wait. How about you go with the basketball club and Floyd on his kelp hairpin? Oh, megaphone. And now there's a classic film director look.
Yeah. What are these? They look like scissors with a blackboard stuck on them.
Oh. That's a clapperboard. They're used for synchronizing sound and picture. Another classic film set item.
I know. Hey, henchhuman, you get a clapperboard and I grab a megaphone.
Oh god, that's a bad combination. Well, nice idea, I suppose. Let's go.
Yeah, right? I'm gonna be the director.
What's that for, Grim? Gonna make believe you're a film director?
Yeah, and once we're back at school, I'm gonna make a movie about all of you.
Huh?
Written by, directed by, and starring the great and wonderful Grim.
Pass. What kind of movie will that be? Everything's tuna cans. Everyone's running around wearing nothing but tuna. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it already. Okay, finished book 4. Moving on to book 5, the Tapis Rouge. Oh, are we done with the film studio? That was pretty fun. Nostalgic, one might say. Chapter 1, The Sake of Promotion. Oh yeah, ooh, that'd be such good shopping at a movie studio.
Looks like you get something for Deuce too.
What did you get? What did you get? Yeah, I got some matching caps for all of us. That was a huge discount on a set of 4. Ah, nice. He's going to look great on that. Huh? Although, now that I think about it, all 4 of us wearing matching caps might be kind of dorky. You're already guard soldiers, gonna be fine.
I better tell him not to wear it out in public.
Then what was even the point of buying the caps in the first place? Anyway, if you're all done shopping, then the studio tour is over. Next will be... Ah, well, before you go, might I ask something? Could I take a picture with you? As long as it's not so you can upload it to your personal Magicom account. No, nothing like that. Eric asked me to take a photo of you and your school friends to commemorate your visit. He thought it would be useful for a behind-the-scenes article being written about the film festival. I see. Well, if it's for the sake of promotion, go right ahead. I am technically contractually obligated anyway. Great! Eric will be overjoyed. Eric definitely just wants a shot for himself, doesn't he? Yep. Absolutely. He's clearly using work as a pretense. Thank you! Now if each of you wouldn't mind holding one of these statues. Ooh, golden queen statues. It's the Fair's Queen, isn't it? It's merchandise from the new Beautiful Queen remake. These queen statues will go on sale when it opens in theaters. I thought it would be a perfect keepsake for our tour. Once we take this photo, the statues are yours to take home. Ooh, this is great.
Yeah, nothing beats free stuff.
I actually bought the gem pack already. Okay, let's take a picture. Say cheese. Okay. Will, you look so happy. I'm glad you're enjoying life at school. Adorable. It's about time we headed over to Luxe to pick up my tiara. It's hard to believe you're about to get even more glamorous, Will. I can't wait to see it. Once you're ready, we'll be going straight to the film festival, right? Yes, Dad and the other stuff will be picking us up from Luxe. And then we'll drive to Queen's Palace. Is it gonna be a big fancy car? Like the kind you always see on TV and in movies? Was there ever any doubt? We're gonna look like real stars. I bet it'll be a smooth ride too. Well, here's where I leave you, Will. I look forward to working with you again soon. Enjoy the festival, everyone. Thank you for today. Until next time. Very good. Very nice. Get some furniture to craft. Okay, moving on to chapter 2. It certainly is a pity. A pity? What's a pity? What's this? Luxe is closed? What? What? There's a sign at the entrance. It just says the store's closed temporarily. You think something happened? I have a bad feeling about this. Let's go in. Uh-oh. What happened?
Yeah. What's everybody panicking for?
Mr. Schönheit. What is it? Please accept our apology. The tiara you ordered for the film festival hasn't arrived. What? Huh? Apparently there was a big accident and a truck its owner stuck in traffic jam. Oh boy, that's not good. Uh-oh. What do we do? Jamia? Azul? This is bad, right? For a top brand like Luxe, it's a disaster. The contract will no doubt indicate a penalty fee to be paid in the event of a breach like this. Oh, and I bet it's a ton. Indeed, but even once it's paid, that's far from the end of it. The Maquilaville International Film Festival is a global event. If it gets out that the Luxe tiara Will was meant to wear to it never arrived, confidence in Luxe as a brand will take a big hit. At this level, reputation is even more important than value of the goods themselves. We need people to trust the brand. This is nothing short of an existential threat for Luxe. It was supposed to have arrived this morning, but none of us could have foreseen this. What do we do? An accident? Traffic jam? Unforeseeable circumstances? It certainly is a pity. But what of it? All I'm hearing are excuses. Surely for something as important as this, you ought to have had contingencies in place. Uh-oh. Oh no! Gonna get harsh here. This is completely unprofessional, to put it bluntly. I'm beyond disappointed. Uh-oh. You're entirely right. I can only apologize. Please accept our sincerest apologies, Mr. Schönheit. We take full responsibility for this blunder. And we will ready a replacement post-haste. You yourself are located in Maquillaville, so you know what a big deal this film festival is. Anything unworthy of the occasion will only detract from my ensemble. Do you truly think you can provide a fitting piece so last minute? Yes, we won't let you down. Really, I'm very sorry. Please give us just one more chance. You can have all manner of accessories, not just jewelry, to coordinate with your Luxe couture. Fine, but don't let me down again. We won't. Tense situations. Oh boy. Get to it, folks. Luxe's reputation is at stake. Right away! Uh-oh, drama. This is a real mess. But what can we do? What about this bib necklace and chain earrings? No, far too shiny and ostentatious. Indeed, it clashes with the cultural look of my Luxe couture. Then perhaps this choker and bucket hat? And no, too plain. They'll be completely upstaged by Mr. Schönheit's beautiful face. Quite. They're nice items, but definitely more of an everyday look. Completely unsuitable for being photographed. Oh boy. Oh boy, tense situations. Then how about these hoop earrings and stole? They throw off the whole outfit's cohesion. It can't just be showy, it has to match. Uh-oh. I've tried dozens of approaches and still haven't found anything that comes close to meeting Will's standards. I thought all the suggestions looked really good, to be honest. Why wouldn't you? They're luxury items, handpicked by the top designers. The stakes are simply too sky-high to sell for good enough. Will's not promoting just any movie, but a beautiful Queen remake. It's the story of the fairest queen herself. Can't show up at an event looking anything less than perfect. Oh boy. Perfectionism at its endpoint. Oh, that's not good. What do we do? Wonder if there's a solution. Chapter 3. Quit groveling. Oh dear. What's gonna happen now? What about... No. Mr. Schönheit, you've seen every piece of jewelry we have in store now. But we can always try different combinations. Don't bother. Everything you've shown me has been fabulous. But my goal here is not to simply garb myself in the finest garments and gems. No, I need to embody the concept behind a beautiful Queen remake. Forget jewelry, we need another approach. Something to make this Luxe couture really pop. I feel we've tried everything. Giving up? You're the top brand in all of Maquillaville, the beauty capital of the world. You're Luxe. Quit groveling and show me what you can do. Damn, you're trying to motivate them by scolding them. Mr. Schönheit is right, everyone. Let's go back to the drawing board one more time. We could restitch the Luxe couture and change the design? Perhaps we could take the makeup in a different direction too. It seems Will lit a fire under them. What a relief. I could barely stand how tense things were getting. Same. Hopefully they can come up with something. Because if Will doesn't make the film festival, we're all going to be in trouble. Huh? How come? Remember at the diner how Will called Eric a show business demon? He's paid for our travel in these clothes, which is not an insignificant investment. The promotion at the film festival is meant to be the return, and if we don't deliver... I don't even want to think about it. Oh god! Imagine! You gotta be kidding! I don't suppose any of us have any ideas. Maybe we can help somehow. I'm not sure what help we could possibly be to the staff here. We're all professionals. If you could grab some pom-poms and cheer them on. That's not funny. Honestly, the best thing we can do is keep an eye on Grim and make sure he doesn't cause any additional trouble. So little trust. Speaking of, there is Grim. Uh-oh. He's gone? Damn. He's probably somewhere eating in secret. Nah, even he couldn't eat at a time like this. Underestimate his appetite at your peril. I dare say he's in one of the fitting rooms.
Yum, yum, yum.
Graham, I swear to God! What are you doing? He's scarfing down chocolate. As I thought. Grim, where did you even get that chocolate?
It was just lying around on that shelf.
I'm sure someone put it there for a reason. Put it back right now.
Nuh-uh. I swiped it fair and square. You'll never catch me.
Hey, watch it. You're stepping on the curtains.
Wow! That snacked on my foot!
Oh my God. Why? Troublemakers. Huh? You pulled the fitting room curtains right off the rod. Oh. Will's super angry and he's coming right for us. Of course he's angry. These are Luxe's iconic curtains and they're ruined.
Uh-oh!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh no. Oh no, this is not an expression we want to see on Will's face. Oh God. Grim.
Will, have mercy!
Amazing work, you've done it. What? What?
Yeah.
Everyone, come here. I've got the perfect outfit for the Tapis Rouge. What? 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 Oh? That took a turn. What the hell? Is he going to wear the curtain or something? What? Chapter 4. Now or never. Twist tune. Okay. So, what do we do? Ooh, okay. Okay, we have some poof arm curtain arms. Wow! You turned the curtains into a cape to wear over your Luxe couture. Incredible. It doesn't look at all like something just thrown together. But this is iconic blackest nightshade was originally inspired by the legends about the fairest queen. Just like the rest of my outfit, which makes it a perfect match. Only you could have an idea like that and pull it off, Will. It gives an extra touch of elegance to the luxury of your original outfit. Not to mention the interwoven silver fibers are dazzling as a starry night. You never would have thought of this. This couture will be perfect for the red carpet. And Luxe shall not lose face. We cannot thank you enough, Mr. Schönheit. I had only one aim, to ensure the success of the Beautiful Queen remake. I thought to myself, what would the fairest queen do? And as I did, I felt myself naturally drawn to this fabric. Perhaps I've come a bit closer to the fairest queen's mindset, as the Pomfiore house warden should. Perhaps you have. Oh boy, here we go. I've come to get you, Will.
Oh, it's Will's father.
It seems we made it just in time. Yeah, thank God. Thanks for coming out of your way. What do you think of my look? Hopefully I live up to the expectations you had when you offered me this job. Is it okay? I don't believe it. Somehow you look even more beautiful than yesterday. He's so funny. I don't think anyone else could have pulled off being clad in blackest night like this. You're the fairest one of all. Adorable. Of course I am. I'm Will Schönheit. And I never let a client down. That professionalism is why I knew you were the right person for the job. I can't wait to walk the Tapis Rouge. Nice. Okay, here we go. Queen's Palace at last. The seats in this car are so comfy. Is this what it's like being famous? Well, after all that, you're not even going to put on a cape? Not yet. I thought of the perfect timing for it to make its entrance. And I need your help, Azul and Jamil. Huh? I'll explain everything, so listen closely. Okay. Ooh, on the red carpet. Photo shoots. Oh, there's a huge crowd of fans outside of Queen's Palace. Only a select few can walk the Tapis Rouge, but anyone can come and watch. There are film fans from all over the world here, hoping to get pictures and autographs. You'll all be walking the Tapis Rouge with me, so don't screw this up. Are we all ready to get out of the car? It's now or never. Okay.
Wait till they get a lot of me.
I wish I had Grimm's confidence. Grimm seems ready. What about you, you know? I am nervous. Look, we've come this far. Nothing for it now than to buckle down and bang this out. No sense stressing anyway. It's not like we're the stars. Time to go. Yeah, we're just gonna compliment Will, whatever he does. Let's go! Yeah! This floor is not as red as I thought. Selfies, of course. Autographs. Ooh. The box of the beautiful queen. Ah! Poison! Oh! He changed. Very nice. Very nice. Yep. Making it more beautiful. Lovely. Okay, I think that was a success. All right. Very fabulous indeed. Well, wasn't that nice? Alright, moving on to chapter 5, acceptable terms. Phew, I can hardly believe how quiet things are inside. It's like all the commotion out there was just a dream. I am tired! That was harder than I thought it'd be. It's quite difficult to steer people away without being rude. But it was really fun too. I could feel my adrenaline pumping. I'm not surprised. How often does one find oneself surrounded by that many cameras?
That was a blast.
Hey, get this! One of the fans out there asked me for an autograph. Ace Tropula. You don't say. Huh? Good for you. What? That's your reaction? If you're dressed in Luxe couture and walk down a red carpet, of course people are going to assume you're famous. So did you guys get asked for autographs too? Of course. And a few photographs. Seriously? And here I thought I was special. Aw, man. Luxe really is amazing. They made people think a bunch of unripe spuddlings were worth getting autographs from. How rude! I would take autographs from them all the time. But really, you all did well. You're the perfect accessories. I shined all the more brilliant because of your presence. Thank you. I had no idea how amazing it would be to be part of your entourage. I knew from the start. It was an honor to accompany you. Great job out there. Did you manage to take some good pictures? Show them to me later. Oh yeah. Once I groovify them, we're gonna have all the pictures. Wow, pics of Villa already starting to pop up on a magic app. The ones the fans were taking, yes. There's so many. Feels like every onlooker that came today is posting pics of Will. Well done, Will. The promotion's a huge success. It'll be all over the news soon. Splendid work. There's no doubt in my mind that the new beautiful queen will be a success now too. Yeah, I mean, in your world, maybe. In your world, maybe. Yes. Maybe Twisted Wonderland is a better reality. Thank you, Will. You're welcome. And I must thank you for giving me this job in the first place. I have a request as an industry insider, not as your father. Once you've graduated Night Raven College and you're ready to come back to the silver screen, what say you let me produce your first feature? Ooh, nice. Allow me to answer not as your son, but an industry insider as well. Only if your terms are acceptable to me. Nice. Spoken like a true A-lister. I want to thank all of you for your help too. Now you can sit back and enjoy the festival. There's movies from all over the world here, so watch whatever you like. Awesome! I can't wait to watch some new flicks. But naturally, we're most excited for the Beautiful Queen remake, of course. Of course. Well then, let's head to the screening. I'm sure it's going to be just wonderful. I hope so. I really do. Imagine it flops. That would be so bad. Okay, here we are. Red carpet time. Ooh, nice camera change. Confetti. The end. Well. Whee! And I got Ace and Azul. Very good, very good. Okay, and with that, we are done with Will's Red Carpet Cadets. Yeah, that was definitely a fun event. Very glitz, very glamorous. I really liked the entire atmosphere. It was very movie-ish, very star-ish. And a lot of celebrity stuff going on. It was very cool. I especially liked in book 4. The Disney Film Studios or Queen's Film Studios being explained. That was kind of nice. I also really liked meeting Will's father because he's such a cool guy. And yeah, the end was also pretty nice with the Tapis Rouge walking down there. Very cool indeed. With that being said, I hope everyone had fun with the event. If you pulled for Will, I hope he's just as beautiful as he was on the red carpet. As for me, I'm not sure if Ace and Azul have vignettes. If they do, I'm going to release another bonus video after this with their vignettes. But for now, I'm going to say thank you all for watching. I see you guys next time, and bye-bye!